so much to the game of basketball in your life. We're so happy to have the great Rap Sampson rocking with us. Rap, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
We're doing great. It's exciting to have you here.
Early morning, but it's good.
It's good. That's right. That's right.
So Rap, talk about why it's important to be here supporting you guys, Dereck, and the rest of your friends in the ACC.
I don't like Dereck at all. He's a true bum, and you can't play basketball at all.
Wow.
I stepped on his foot when we played in the ACC, and he said I broke his ankle, and then he comes back and wins the national title.
That's true.
It don't work too well. But anyway, we go way back. We played in the 1979 Capital Classic together.
Oh, wow.
Way back.
Oh, wow.
We beat the national team. Me, Whittenburg, and Lowe, Third Bailey were on the same team.
Oh yeah.
So they had Isaiah Thomas, Clark. They had all the boys, but we killed them. I'm sure Dereck will remember that one as well. But we go way back.
Oh man, that's special. That's special. Pal.
Right, and I was going to ask you. So, what the work that Dereck and his wife does with the Dereck Foundation? Tell us what that means. Is that what drives you to really be a part of this fundraiser breakfast?
I just support Dereck. I mean, that's I mean, if he was playing Tiddlywinks, we probably would support that.
You would support that. That's
but
right.
He's a good wife, good man, and I mean, NC State's I'm glad to have him on shore because he's the epitome of excellence at the ACC and NC State and basketball in general because of the story. And I tell people all the time, if I had to lose, you have to understand, we lost to him twice to get to the Final Four. And Jordan lost to him as well. So a lot of people lost to him, NC State, Carolina, whatever, and a lot of teams in between. But the story's amazing, and some things sometimes are just meant to be.
That's right.
And so even though Coach B got cancer or whatever, but sad as it is, but he's done great things for that research, and Dereck's continue to be the voice of that.
Oh, wow, man. Speaking of voice of him, it's a great Rap Sampson. I'm going to ask this question when we get inside the breakfast. I'm going to tee it up right now, though. What would your NIL be if you was coming going to college right now?
Yes.
Right. I'm talking about 3 times. Yeah.
All that
Player of the year.
I wouldn't have went to Virginia. Kentucky, Carolina, when the boys would have been paying somewhere. Me and Dereck would say we got to go back and get reparations for sure because they owe us some money.
They owe you some money, Ralph. They owe you some money.
Once you handle that, you can go back and get the money, right?
Yeah, I can work on that for you as long as I can get a little share.
We'll give you a percentage.
Well, man, it's always good to have you. So what keeps you busy these days, Ralph?
Just life. Mother and father passed 2 years, sisters, farming, and just business deals and restaurants and stuff like that. So I try to stay as active as I can to just continue the business and get back as much as I can.
Oh man,
that's awesome.
But, and we always admired you, man, and that you've been a great contributor to society as a whole, and an unbelievable basketball player. Thank you for giving us a little of your time, brother. Appreciate it.
Anytime. Thanks so much for having me.
The great Rap Sampson, man.
Rap Sampson.
And people, why we here? What
yes.
it's all about.
Wow. We here to Little Breakfast of Champions. We got a lot of great Hall of Famers and great athletes, great community guys. Ralph Sampson, Phil Ford, still won't pass the toast. Randolph Childress, the young guy. Randolph for the first time. Jane Banks, myself. We're going to have fun. This is a freewheeling event. And audience can ask questions. We have no moderator. We'll have a good time today.
So you must be a nice guy to get these guys to show up. These not no average guys, man.
Right.
And Ralph talked about, he said, you could be doing anything, he may see support you. Talk about the guys that support you.
Well, it's called NIL.
We talked about that too.
You think they come for free?
Okay, my bad.
One thing we have in the ACC is we have a brotherhood.
Yeah.
We competitors. When we get on the court, on the field, we're going to compete hard against each other. But at the same time, when it comes to community and helping each other, we will. If Ralph has an event in Charlottesville, I'm there. If Phil has an event, I'm there. If Gene have an event, we're going to support each other. And that's the beautiful thing about this relationship. This is the difference, okay? The difference is our experience was transformational. And today, their experience is transactional.
Okay, see?
That makes a lot of sense.
That's the difference.
You got to think about it for a second, but then it
I'm about
comes
to use that
together.
one, boy. I'm about to
Man,
use
don't
that
you steal my stuff.
I'm giving you credit. though.
You can say-
I'm giving you credit.
Now, I got a question for you. We're talking to the great Dereck. We would be remiss if somebody that's listening that they don't know what the Dereck Foundation does. So, sum that up quickly. What you do.
Well, for the last 9 years, we have awarded scholarships to juniors and seniors in college in the state of North Carolina. And our ultimate goal is to, if we can reach every school in the state of North Carolina, we will. But primarily, we're local schools, and we had Wilmington and Shaw and St. Aug and NC State. But we want to add more. And we're excited to do that and help juniors and seniors finish college. I'm a first-generation graduate, so I want to see kids get to the finish line. So our board and my wife is executive director. We love this work, man. We enjoyed it so much.
You do a great
and
job.
thank you guys. You guys have been great
Oh,
support.
man, you put us in your book.
We're in the book.
You
Is
put
it-
us in your book. So when you did that, man, we
202, I think. Page 202,
Yeah,
205.
page 202.
How's the book? How's the book going?
The book is going great,
Yeah.
man. It's a great message.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, if you're in the book, that you got to at least buy 50 copies.
I got one.
I got 49. I got 49
got
more to
49
go.
to go.
How
You think you get it?
How can people contribute if they want to?
Yes.
If they want to get involved with your foundation. How can they contribute?
They can go on thedwfoundation.org. We got all kinds of events coming up, and if they want to buy the book to support as well, they can go on Amazon and purchase the book and some of the proceeds. And then we have a variety of book signings across the state. At least every 2 weeks, there's a book signing.
Okay.
And,
So,
there's Phil for Hey Phil, there's the biscuits over there. Will you pass me a biscuit? Will you pass me a biscuit? I know you will.
we're going to keep it going. Hey, Dereck, man, thank you for involving us,
Thank
man.
you.
You're a true treasure, man. We appreciate you.
Pam, I'm watching you.
Friend. We're excited to have another legend with us for the Dereck Whittenburg Foundation.
Champions breakfast.
Yeah, champions, and he is a champion that's none other than Phil Ford.
What's up, brother?
What's happening? How you guys doing? Thanks, man.
We're doing great.
So, I asked all the guys, why you do this? Yeah.
Well, first off, I want to thank y'all for having me on. I mean, I have to catch y'all mobile. You never invite me on except,
Man, come on.
I'm having to run y'all down. What's up, Tank? See, the only reason you got me, I would be last if Tank was, that showed up. But, no, first of all, Jackie and Whit, as you know, Earl, are great friends of ours.
Yeah.
And anything they're associated with is just really good. And the fact that they are allowing kids to go to school and it could change lives and change, families is just a great opportunity because, as you and I know, school these days is not cheap.
Right.
That's right.
Anything that I can do to support them, I try to do it as you do too.
That's right. So we're going to ask you the same question that we asked everybody else. I can only imagine what your deal would be. But what would your NIL look like?
No, first of all, I told Earl, and I'm not just making this up now because I'm on the radio. I said, first of all, I would have split mine with everybody on the team. I would have cut it. If we had 15
That's
guys
beautiful
and
for you.
320.
That's the heart. That's that big heart.
No, but I think that's what,
Well, you're going to have to because you're going to be getting all the money. They ain't going to be getting nothing.
And if you don't, they
I
won't
know.
even get the recruits. They're like, we're not going.
Yeah, you got all the damn money.
but I like the guys that are there. I love the fact that they're getting paid, but I just hope that there's somewhere we can put some training wheels on it and slow things down a little bit because it's kind of like have gun will travel now when you throw in the transfer portal with it. So, but I'm happy they're getting paid, but hopefully we can get it under control, and I'm sure the NCAA will catch up with it here in the next 2 or 3 years.
It's fun again. We talking to the great Phil Ford. You got some greatness here. He's right there at the top. We got guys from Virginia, from NC State, from Duke, from Wake Forest, North Carolina, of course. Let's talk about basketball season. Randolph Childress, he's pretty excited about
Yeah.
His hand is still hot. I shook his hand. It's still hot. That performance he put on us in the tournament.
And I don't want to talk to Jay and Bay because he got to be excited about his
Oh, my
crew.
God, yes.
Let me put you, how we looking over there on the hill up there?
I think we're going to be good.
Okay.
You know, I think we've done an excellent job, you know, of recruiting, you know, in this crazy situation that we're in now,
Right.
the NIL and transfer portal. And you know, we've got great perimeter players.
Yes.
We're going to be inexperienced inside, but you know, we've got great coaches. So, you know, I think we'll be good. You know, I think we'll be one of those teams that can win a national title. I tell you, at the beginning of every year, there are probably 25 or 30 teams that could win it in October, and I think we'll be one of those teams.
Okay, so we shouldn't be worried over here.
Well, I ain't saying that.
You know, I'm just saying we're one of those teams. You know,
One of the 24.
30.
See, Pam be thinking, she's using different
I know she's one of those fans. If we win the first game, we're going to win it all.
That's exactly
I know, Pam.
Not the first one, but you know. That's right.
Let me tell you, of course, we got Rap South, we got Phil Ford, we got Dereck Whittenburg, of course, we got Gene Banks, but now we got the great Randolph Childress up there.
Yes.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Doing well, man. I'm glad to be. I'm honored to be here with these guys. Like, you know, it's crazy because I'm the youngest one. I think.
Yeah. They keep saying that too.
Yeah. They reminded me of that, but no, these guys are just legends and people I grew up watching and admiring the game, and obviously got a chance to play against, Phil when he was a coach at Carolina.
That's right.
You know, I'm just blessed to be part of known Whittenburg for so long. I'm from DC, just like where it is, and so I've admired him, and he's been a great friend and mentor to me in my career as well.
So what does it mean to actually be a part of this, and be a part of the work that Dereck does?
He's just a special person. He's so willing to give and share his resources, share his knowledge, and like I said, he's someone that I've looked up to for quite some time, and I've been able to post-basketball career and being from the Washington D.C. area. When I got here, just transitioning into coaching and then transitioning into media.
Yes.
You guys know.
Exactly.
Dereck Whittenburg was one of those guys that I spoke with as I was trying to navigate and decide, hey, do I want to continue coaching? Is this something I want to get into? And how is that? So he was one of the few people that I reached out to, and he's never given me any, steered me in the wrong direction either way. So anytime he calls me, he knows I'm going to do whatever. He got me up early this morning.
Early.
He got me up early this morning.
Maurice, you gotta ask him a question.
Well, of course, I asked
Yes,
Ralph.
I want to hear
We
this
talked to the great
answer.
Randolph Childress, and of course, he does this thing all the time. What he's doing right now, so no stranger to the media.
Right.
Can you imagine what your NIL would be?
Oh, man.
Because I'm helping them get there, so I want to work
Listen,
with you to get
reparations.
Listen, I think I got a Kobe year or something. I got one more year. Y'all asking me. I think I got a year. I tell coaches all the time, I can still shoot and I got 5 fouls. You can find a place for me right now. I can still knock down some J's. I got 2 jumpers in me and 5 fouls. You just got to be careful when you use them. That's on you how you use them.
Gotta be strategic.
Strategic planning.
2
is what that
jumpers and
is.
5 fouls. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That is so great. But Rob, talk about the game and the space you're in right now. Talk about the wellness of the game right now.
Listen, we all stand on the shoulders of giants. The game is always better than it's been before. And watching up on guys like Ralph, watching these guys, the champions, they're just great players. And I benefited from the work, the foundation that they laid.
Yep.
And some of these kids are just benefiting from what we did, some of what I did. So I look at it that way. I think there is some things that needs to be changed from a leadership perspective within the sport. And, I was advocating earlier, like with the NIL things. I was thinking that earlier they should have given the student athletes money. And if you had gotten involved early, you could have maybe capped it off for a little bit. Now it's just out of control, and it's just nothing you can do with it.
You know what? The water's out the bottle, so to speak, man.
Yes,
It's kind of hard to kind of bring it back in right
You can't now. It's already gone, and the alliance, the conference alignment has always been a thing that just happened. You know, when the ACC, when I was there, there was changes. Florida State was coming, Miami.
Yeah.
So there's been adjustments. So now, geographically, though, it's a massive deal. Being in the ACC with Cal, with SMU, with Stanford, they're coming into the league.
That's right,
now.
because we're going to be at the media day.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there too. I'll see you guys there at the media day.
Speaking of, remind people
That's-
what you're doing these days, my friend.
Well, I'm with ESPN now.
Yeah.
I actually take off Monday. I'm headed to Bristol. We'll have a schedule release show and then
Yeah, me too.
calling games for ESPN. So when the conference starts, I end up doing more ACC games. So I'll get to talk trash to these guys as well. Coming up, I think my Deeks will be pretty good this year. So I don't have to be biased this time.
I love the Siders kid, man. He's special.
He's a talented young man. We're glad he came back to school for another year. And, it should be fun. The ACC is always competitive, and I think it's the best basketball conference, and I think historically, and I think currently, it's the league is better than it's been in recent years.
Yeah.
But shout out to you and your
Thank you.
career and the things you're doing right now.
We're
Keep
so
on
proud
doing
of
that.
you.
I will.
We're
Thank
proud
you.
of you, brother. The great Randolph Childress.
Randolph Childress.
Thank you.
Right here, appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Get guys from Wayfarers, talk to guys from Virginia, talk to guys from NC State, talk to guys from Carolina.
Yes.
But now we
And
got
now-
the main man.
With his shirt off.
Yeah, I'm
Look there.
I'm representing today. I'm representing. He's like I'm with a suit.
The great Gene Bates. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
It's good to be here, man. Appreciate it, and you're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
And I got to understand, so you sit next to this gorgeous lady over here.
Man, don't
You the
call me
man.
here.
You the man.
Okay. He the man every morning. He blessed.
Yes, he is. Hello. Like they used to say, hello.
Gene, talk about why you're here, why you do this, man.
You know, Dereck Whittenburg is a guy that I've known since high school.
Yeah.
He beat me and Albert King at
That's so
dunk contest.
crazy. The lines you guys have.
It's unbelievable. And the work that he does in the community, a lot of people don't know a lot of the things that these guys do.
Right.
But we know. And he gives his heart and soul to kids, especially when it comes to education and community. He always does that. When he calls me, it's not even a hesitation. Like, I just caught it from Boston. And I'm going from here, and I got to go right to Greensboro, then to Philly. Today, all in one swoop. But I couldn't miss this one because the guys, we have a great camaraderie, doing something good for the causes for our youth, our young people.
Man.
That's right.
Why
That's
don't you ask me a
great.
question? We've been asking everybody.
But yeah. So we've been asking everybody as we look at NIL and what's going on now. What would your NIL be?
Being the number one high school player in America coming out, going to a program that's getting started and starting to back up, I would say I probably have about $2 million in the bank.
In the bank. But how do you feel about NIL and what's happening within
You know,
the college?
it's the thing that the NCAA did a long time ago, that they were taking money, you know, and now it's like you said, the roosters will come home to roost.
Yeah,
you know. The thing is, it's so crazy now. But they could have taken care of this a long time ago. But I can't deny it. I mean, I came into the NBA, and guys like John Havlicek and Bill Russell, they didn't make the contract that I made. And
Right.
I didn't have a big contract, but some of those guys had to work double jobs.
Right. Wow.
So it's progressive how things are, and I have to give them that credit. Let it do what it does.
That's right.
Well, man, we talked to the great Gene Banks, and Jack and looking at us crazy because I think the program's going to get started.
It's gonna get started.
Let me say this though. I know last few months have been challenging for a lot of people. I know it's been challenging for you, but tell people what's going on with you these days and that kind of.
Well, it's a lot of things. I mean, I'm redoing my foundation. I've had 4 people that have been very, very close to me pass away, and I know everybody's dealing with that. And when the people are very, very close to you, it shuts me down. You know, it makes me worry. The greatest thing that brings me back up is my daughters. They're the ones that really, I get a hug from them. They make me the reason why I'm living.
Yes.
Pets miss you on my knees
Yeah,
and so forth.
yeah.
I never had that stuff before. I'm 65 now. I'm a legitimate. What do you call it? I'm a legitimate
senior citizen.
But it's freaking me out. But I'm learning through it. But I'll shut down. And I worry about too much. Everybody keeps saying you worry about too much.
Right.
You worry about too much. I gotta relax a little bit. So I'm here. It's my start. I'm trying to give back to whatever I can do and continue on doing that. So.
Oh man, that is what hey man. But anything
That's
we can do
awesome,
to help
yes.
you, you know that we're right there. I know we got some things
You've always been there. You've always been supportive of me.
Now you got me.
Yes.
Yeah, one of them.
I'm blessed now.
That's right.
Appreciate you, brother. Take
Thank
care.
you so